where you can create anywhere. But one more things, best practice, whenever you are going to execute the code, don't use simple the way what we have discussed previous class. What do you do? Always hope you all have installed XAMPP, XAMPP. Okay. Best practice, always have a server, create a server and start running on that. Just wait because my system is a little bit slow. If you have a question, meanwhile you can ask. Any question you can ask meanwhile. Meanwhile, it's getting opened. And some of you might be, you say that how many of you don't have laptop, computer? Just go to W3 schools to learn. You write anything, whatever you want, but W3 schools, just search. So actually the website is w3schools.com. You just open that. You'll be having so many things are there. So HTML, you can just click on try by yourself. Automatically their interface will open to execute. You can see that doc type, HTML, head, everything will be written. If you want, you just erase it and write. You can see that H1 tag is there, right? So what I'll do, I'll just change this. I'll write H1 tag. Okay, just I'll change and click on run. Even it will work on mobile. So you will be able to execute. Right hand side, it will show you the output. Like this way, you can run also in any editor. W3 schools, there are so many editors are there. You can run the program, HTML based program on any online editor. There are so many editors are there, and even you can learn HTML here also. CSS also is there. Okay. So it opened. Okay. That is we required for the server. So XAMPP, it's okay. So Apache, MySQL, PHP, Perl programming, and you have to click on start. If you are facing error, it is not running, there will be some issue, that means some other software you have installed. Due to that, it will not get a start, it will give you the error. You can change the port number also. As of now, we need only this, that is sufficient, and just you can close, that means it will get minimized. And I'll go to the browser. Okay, so this is the one website I've created. So what you have to do to develop the website where you have installed XAMPP. So generally it will be in C drive, but better always you keep in some other drive. Tomorrow if you uninstall also, your data will be there. So once you open, you can see the XAMPP folder is there. Go to XAMPP folder, then you go to htdocs. If you are installing WAMP, then WAMP will be having www file. Okay, then you have to use www. If you are using XAMPP, then you have to use htdocs. Go inside, you can see that I've used this many codes. That's why it's there. What I'll do, I'll create one folder here. Okay, I'll create a folder called my web. Okay, and just open this folder. Okay, as I mentioned you, always have the practice of using notepad. I'll create a notepad. Okay, this is the notepad. Let's open save as. Always do this one. And now all files, give the file name as a index.html and save it. Now you can see that the file has already become with the some internet default browser what is there, with that the symbol it will become. Now what we have to do, we have to start writing the code. Already we have done the code yesterday. Okay, before proceeding this, I want some of the images. Okay, what I'll do, I need this image. Okay, I'll save this image as. Okay, so I have this http docs folder, my web, and I'll give the new folder name as a img. Okay, always have the practice. The image should be inside the image folder. Okay, any other image you want, like nature, something photography, whatever you want the photo, you just download and have it from the Google. But make sure that whatever the image you are downloading, that image should be open source. That means it's no copyright should be available. You can download any of the image. Okay, I'll just download an image just for our learning purpose. Let's see option. Okay, this much big name is there. Okay, this is the WP we need in JPG format. Okay, save images. This is also JPG. Why it's coming everything in different format. Okay, now this image we can save. This will come as a JPG format. Okay, you can see that I'll give that N1 name. That's all. Save it. We'll close down the unwanted things. Okay, we'll come to our main part. Okay, now here, as I mentioned, that if you are going to define the HTML5, if it asks that XHTML, remember guys, if you are going to define XHTML document type, then it's a, I'll show you that how earlier it is. That means we used to define. Okay. Are you able to see the screen? See, the earlier when we used to define the document type, so we used to write doc type, HTML, public, space, like this W3 consortium, DTD, data definition, okay, then XHTML 1.0, transitional /en, then hyperlink of W3 org, complete like this we used to define. This you have to define when you are going to use XHTML based website. Remember guys, okay, but we are not going to use. If in exam it's asked that write the code, okay, for a XHTML page website with the certain tags, then remember you have to write this entire tag. If you not write, definitely your marks will get reduced. When they ask only HTML5, this is enough. Okay. Now document type, as I said, if you want, you can use heading tag HTML, but best practice always have HTML. Okay, then I'll close this HTML first. Okay, then I'll open head tag. I will close this head tag. Then I will open title tag. I'll write my first web page. Okay, and close the title. Then head tag already closed. We not required any other things. Okay, so we will leave it now, and we will come to the our body tag. Okay, So it should be after heading tag. Okay. Next we required body tag. Okay. Close this body tag. This is done. Okay. Save it. Okay. Now, what are the tags we have to implement? Can anyone tell me? What are the tags we have learned now? Can anyone please tell me?
Paragraph tag, sir. Division tag.
Okay. So first we'll take a look on the heading tag, H1 to H6. So I'll write this is my heading. Okay. I'll close the H1 tag. Okay. Similar way, same text I am going to use. Then you will get to know the difference between that. So you have to use H2 tag. Okay. And close. Always have the practice of using opening and close. Then I'll write similar way H3 tag. Similar way, close it. Again, H4, close H4, open H5, close H5, open H6, close H6. Okay, and I'll just paste this same text. I'll be pasting here. Now save it. Now come to the browser. What folder name we have created? What is the folder name? What is the folder name we have created?
My web.
My web. The moment if you give my web, automatically, because I have given default tag as a index.html, it will get open. Now you can see the result. This is the difference between head tag H1, H2, H3. You can see that the size of the font, the boldness of the font is differ from H1 to H6. So this is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Same way, if you use, let's see that I'll use just here a paragraph. Okay. See the difference? Now you can see that here it's not coming clearly. Our H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, it's not proper. Why? You can see here I have just deleted the tag, closing tag. I'll just now use it here. Now you can see that, right? So if you miss anywhere, suppose I will remove this one and save it. The result will appear, but you can see that this is not coming properly, the heading tag. It's coming like a normal paragraph, you can see there. So this is the difference. The output we are getting, but as per needed, the way we want, it's not coming. So you have to write the tag properly. Even if you, as I mentioned, if you remove this heading tag, body tag, okay, just remove it. This I will also remove it. Okay, save it and just refresh this. You can see that we are getting the output. That is the features of HTML5. When you press Ctrl+U, you will see that I am getting doc type H12 and paragraph. There is no head tag. But always best practice is to use that entire your code, whichever you want here, like HTML and head tag. Use, as I deleted everything, title, just write welcome, close the title. Okay, head tag, okay, then body tag. Okay, save it. This is the output. Now you can see here, same output we are getting. Even though if you see, as I mentioned, it is not case sensitive. I'll write H1 here, capital, H1 capital letter. Now we just refresh. See that there is no difference. We are getting the same. But same thing, if you use XHTML and you give capital letter, it is wrong. It is invalid in XHTML. Remember this. But in HTML5, is okay. You can use without any case sensitive also, no problem. Hope you understood this.